So our young lady's coming in on attempt number 2. We kind of missed the first attempt, but we're gonna catch her on the second one. And she's coming in a little off. She's got a line in her hand, it appears, as well. Like she was gonna try and pass it off to her guy up here that was standing next to the Jeep. But she's definitely struggling trying to get this one back around. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting Boynton Beach. And so she's going to do the wise move, at least I believe so, which is pull all the way out, get herself relined up, and just completely reset for what's going to be a third attempt at trying to get over here. The tough part on this one, she's got an assistant up here. She's just got to get close enough to him where he can grab the ski. So here we go. She's coming in. She's committed this time. And she's got the line. She's more concerned with that than anything else, and winds up running up the trailer sideways. So she had the line in her hand, and that was her top priority, when really she should have just been focused on trying to get this thing lined up with the trailer and running it upright. But her assistant, it looks like, is going to try and get her straightened out. And she's backing out now. Hopefully she doesn't back out too hard. But now she's going to hit the dock. And then the guy over here on the right, we kind of only barely caught him, but just look at how easy he made it look. He came in first attempt, lands it, gets it pushed right up onto the trailer. So she's fired it back up again, trying to help her get it lined up. And there we go, she's got it on. So it looks like our fishing crew's coming back in from a day of fishing. And you can tell we got a little wind and current today. You can check out the flag in the background. It's kind of always our beacon here at Boynton to kind of let us know what we're going to deal with today. And our crew, as you can tell, they're trying to push off the dock, but he's got to be careful as he's pushing off, because the boat's going to want to drift that way anyway once the wind and current catches it. As we can see right here, now he's pushing off. Now he's trying to pull back as hard as he can. He's like, whoa, wait a second. Gets the hand, drops to the knee to try and get some leverage and get it pulled back over. It should be good to roll at that point. And our next crew coming right in behind the fishing crew. And Mama, she's got the leg ripped across like she was going to go for it. Doesn't quite go for the jump off. A good Samaritan comes over to try and grab a line and pull him over. And there we go. She'll get to step it off there. But for a minute, I thought we might have a swimmer, as she was starting to go over the top and quickly realized that her foot wasn't going to quite make it to the dock. And here we go with one of those most pesky of launches, the old single jet ski trailer that we seem to see everybody struggle with so hard down here. The funny part about the single jet ski trailers really is, but I'm being honest about this, more people struggle than don't. It's one of the few things that I can honestly say, like, we show most of the things that go wrong down here at the boat ramp, but there are way more clips that we get of things going right than we ever do of things going wrong. But anytime I see a single jet ski trailer, it is literally close to a 50-50 shot that somebody's going to struggle. And I want to say it's probably even like 51-49, 51 struggle, 49 not. Like I said, almost more often than not, when I see them doing it, I know they're going to have some sort of issue trying to get this one back down. So the crew looks okay now. And he almost, earlier on as I was talking through that, it looked like he almost hit the dock with the trailer, and now he's getting close to hitting the dock with the truck. So our guy jumps on the front of the jet ski, and there you go. He's going to give him the proper assist. Tell him to come back a little bit more, but he's going to try and get it to break free. But of course, it's much easier broken free if the stern's floating just a little bit. There we go. That last push kind of got the stern floating a little bit. Probably can try and power this one off now. So So our guy's starting to... Oh, no, he's not off the trailer yet. He's pulling out. He needs to hurry up and get this thing off. And there we go. He's trying to... There we go. Finally off. But, I mean, he almost got pulled up the ramp by the truck as they were pulling out before he was fully off the trailer. And here comes our next crew in on approach. And we've got somebody in the bow ready with the lines. We got a fender out. And Cap's got a decent approach angle. And all of a sudden, that wind's going to catch him a little bit. He's got to back the stern in. And we thought we were going to get a bow landing. Instead, we get a stern landing. Our guy needs to get off on the stern. He's got a line in hand at least, though. And we go for the bow toss. And we're going to do a switcheroo. Our guy's taking the bow line. Our girl moves back to the stern. He tosses the line back to her, which is weird. I don't know why. He could have just carried this whole boat over. Instead, he's going to walk the stern up. And she's going to be able to get off. That's just an interesting maneuver. Worked out well for him there. But usually I just see somebody tie that off and just pull the whole boat in. And you guys may remember this crew from a little bit earlier where they were trying to drop the jet ski and our guy almost pulled him up the ramp because he started taking off before the jet ski was off the trailer. And that's this crew here going back at it again, but this time trying to get the jet ski loaded onto the trailer. And a little Boynton wobble action to get us rolling. And heavy wobble, they're probably going to have to straighten this one back. Oh, they're going to hit the dock. I can't quite tell. We're not quite at a good enough angle to see if they hit, but man, he called it close. So starts to bring it back around. And again, the trailer's heading back toward the dock. And he has to turn the truck in on the dock. Now you gotta be careful because you're getting the truck close to the dock again. The last thing we do is we don't want to hit the dock with the truck either. So starting to get it down, but that rear bumper now at this point is really close. And I don't think the trailer's quite in the water enough for them to load. So he pulls forward. Oh, now the front, watch it. Oh my gosh. Did he hit? Oh, we can't tell from this angle. But I'm gonna be honest, that one looks pretty close to hitting from the front side. And the jet ski's rolling on, and our guy, yeah, he can't even get out of the truck. So he's just looking back to see if he's even remotely on the trailer. And they're going to pull it up without even hooking. Kind of like they were doing before when they were launching and they started pulling up. But they should be good to roll this time. And speaking of good to roll, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We got Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.